All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, The Bingo is Life, post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast special episode.
Yay! Wow.
We are very fortunate today to have with us the band that, well, Chris has talked about quite a bit. The band is called Basement Rebellion. Welcome, one.
Hey,
Thank
what
you.
up? Thank you so much. I am Chris Howdyshell.
Hey, we know you.
I'm on this podcast every week, but this is my son, Oliver Howdyshell.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm here.
welcome, Oliver. Your dad has mentioned you several times on this podcast, but I believe this is the first time that you've actually been on the podcast.
This is the first time I have been on this podcast.
Woo!
All right.
Well, welcome.
Welcome. So, Oliver, you play music not just with me, but also with the Harrisonburg High School Marching Band. What's that
Oh
like?
yeah, it's a lot. It's
You practice like all the time,
all
right?
the time. We are always practicing for something.
You're
that we're
probably
playing
practicing right now,
at. I'm
right?
currently practicing.
Yeah, right.
I'm just in my mind. I'm
Yeah, right.
Currently going over the sheets of music.
That's all they
to
ask.
learn.
I did just watch their winter concert that Harrisonburg put on, and it was awesome.
Was it?
And you're in percussion 1, and then
Yep.
they also had percussion 2, both of which did killer songs.
Gotcha.
And super fun.
Now
those were
the shows that you went to see, those are at what I guess we now call the old high school, because East Rock is
Rocktown.
Rocktown
Yep.
is the new high school.
That's right.
Yeah.
But all the performances that you're talking about were at the other high school,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, and the auditorium there is awesome.
Right, the best.
It really is. It's
Rocktown
fantastic.
doesn't have an auditorium.
Is that
Yeah,
true?
that's right.
Yep, they
That's
have
right.
to use ours.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's
They'll figure it out.
yeah, they'll figure
New
it out.
school and less stuff.
Welcome to public education. No,
Hey.
we try.
We love public education. So I did want to. There's the reason that this is kind of silly, but hey, it's what you do when you have your own podcast.
That's right. That's right. You promote your stuff.
Me and Oliver
Promotion.
have been working on a new album, and we are really excited because we have come up with the name of the album. We have all the music.
Yeah.
We got the name of the album, and it's coming out in February. And we have a big show that we're going to do at Sagebird Ciderworks on February the 7th,
8:30.
8:30. It's going to be right after First Fridays because it's the first Friday of February. And it's going to be us and a band called Darlington Pear and another band called Scantron the Destroyer.
That sounds like a very good show.
Yeah, so Darlington Pear, just a quick, who are they? This is an awesome tale. One of the gals that's in that band actually owns Ciders from Mars.
Oh yes, yeah. In Stanton.
I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, right.
but it doesn't matter.
We'll put it in the notes.
And then
Ciders from Mars.
the another one of them owns Echo Hollow.
Yes. The recording
Waverly.
studio.
Yeah, he owns Echo Hollow. And then another one in that same band is the drummer for Pavement. Like
Oh yeah.
the band
Pavement.
Pretty popular.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who they are, they were really popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I saw them at Lollapalooza back in like 95 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah, I wasn't
Maybe
born.
97. No.
Oliver was not born at the
No.
time.
I was not alive at that time.
But could still tell it was pretty good.
Yeah. Anyways, so it's kind of awesome. And then Scantron the Destroyer, the
Yes.
other band, is a surf rock band. No vocals.
Now, I'm assuming, and I think I'm right here, but if I remember, Scantron, if you're an educator, you know what a Scantron is.
That's correct.
And I'm assuming that the people in this band are also at one point used to be educators.
And
Cool.
that's
That's awesome.
That is also correct. My understanding is they were either are currently or were educators.
So their music's probably very angry and or no, they're very happy now.
No, they're surf rock.
yeah,
It's
because
like it's
now-
awesome surf rock.
These are retired. Are these are you
No,
know,
they're not
retired.
retired.
They're okay. They're still in it.
They're still in it to
All
win.
right, they're still in it to win it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Now they just make awesome music,
that's correct.
regardless.
Now, I don't believe that Darlington Pear or Scantron the Destroyer, you can find their music anywhere.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
you can.
if I post something, it's going to go nowhere.
Well,
If I put something in the notes.
yeah, I mean, I don't know that
There's
they
like a
have
couple videos on YouTube.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
all right. I'll see what I can
a
find.
couple videos on YouTube, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Other
cool.
than that, there's it's
Not much there.
All right. Well, tell me about you guys. So, Basement Rebellion, you guys have been releasing songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of through every few weeks, every few months.
Yeah.
Does
Like
that
once
sound
a
about-
month.
Once a month.
Once
Yeah.
a month.
Okay. And this album that you're throwing out there is a compilation of the songs that you have previously released plus some additional material. Is that right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way it's done. I've read enough internet articles to say
That's what they told us to do.
it's the way you're supposed to do it now.
So
Yep.
the new album is going to be called what's it
Only F's.
called? Only F's.
Only F's.
As in only F's.
Yeah.
Good explanation.
I don't know. There's not much more you can complain about. Only F's.
It was Oliver's idea. I thought it was a good idea. He
Yeah,
was like,
okay.
"What if we had only F's?"
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, I thought that was a fun concept for an album.
Yeah.
And then the album itself is all original, of course, and it is all these songs were recorded at Michael Bowman's house. Hi, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And he is the producer / he's done a lot of work on
Right.
all
Added
of
on the
these.
songs.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Very good recording.
Yeah, he's been amazing to work
Yeah.
with.
Oh, very
So
cool.
If you are
Now, is he working with other people, or does
No,
he want to
just
work
him.
with other people?
oh no,
I mean, should we throw some business his way?
yeah,
as well?
please. If you are wanting to record music, get a hold of Michael Bowman.
Right.
You can find him on Instagram. He's always playing his mandolin on
Okay.
Instagram. Message him.
I saw a recording of him at what is the place below Clementine's? Ruby's. It was the open mic.
Yeah,
that they do
incredible
there.
open mic.
And I saw he's got a recording of him doing a song there for that, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Bowman's incredible, and he's easy to work with. And we record right at his house, and he's got his own drum kit there, and Oliver plays the drums on it there. And this last time, I got to go set in a separate room, and so we play live.
Okay.
But then after the fact, and then we go back over and we kind of
Can I overdub?
yeah, we'll overdub whatever we need to overdub.
Okay, that's a good process. So, like, for people that don't know the band or have never heard you guys before, how do you describe the music? Who are your influences? What can people expect? And we're going to listen to a sample here too. But
All right, Oliver, you go.
I mean, for me, probably it like started over quarantine and
okay.
COVID-19.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then after COVID,
Yeah.
it's just like, we were like, yeah, we can be in a band. And then we were like,
So you and your dad got together and were like, all right, this stinks being inside all the time.
yeah,
Maybe we should just play some music.
yeah,
And then we thought, oh, this is pretty good.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep. Then we thought of like a name, started like writing
Well, that's how
songs
every
and
band
stuff.
should start.
Yeah.
Oh,
come up with a name?
the first name was
Wasn't it a pirate?
Boot Buccaneers.
Boot,
Yep.
boot,
That was,
bucket,
that was
boot,
our
Buccaneers.
first show we played. We played as the Boot Buccaneers.
That's right. That
Made
was
t-shirts.
that was at our
Ingrid's backyard.
Ingrid's who was a guest on a previous episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's all tied together.
Wow.
So you guys,
small world.
you started as a side project, the Boot Buccaneers. Then you decided, no, we're going to redefine here, and we're going to focus.
Well, no, it's interesting. Do you remember that other? We were.
No, we decided not to focus.
No,
we were another
Yeah.
band.
Oh, you
but
were another
then
band, too.
Another band was another band too.
Oh,
We were something fire.
We were Playground Fire.
Playground Fire.
Oh.
And then I got a message
from their lawyer.
that said cease and desist. Please stop using the name Playground Fire.
Yeah.
It's ours. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh,
you've got to be kidding me.
well, it's okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's a cool name, but Basement Rebellion's great.
Yeah. So then Basement Rebellion became our name. We decided because we play in a basement.
Yes, there you go.
So that
Makes
kind
sense.
of, and it,
And exactly what are you rebelling against here?
Not the basement. We like the basement.
yeah, right. It's a good point. I don't know what we're.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They just go well together.
Basement Rebellion, not the basement though. We like the basement.
We like the basement.
Maybe it's like get outside. No, don't get outside. We like
no,
the
we're
basement.
in the basement.
We're in the basement.
basement
Yeah.
is definitely not outside.
Well, and another tie-in with this is that the bingo game show is also happens in a basement. So
basement.
maybe
yeah.
there's some meta things going on.
I do.
Something with the basement.
I do all my best work in the
All right, now
basement.
we still haven't talked about it though. What kind of music
Okay.
are we talking about here?
I did
Oh, you've
it.
got something.
I described it.
Oh,
Some
okay, great.
research.
And Matt Bailey, I'm going to
Yeah.
shout out to Matt Bailey, told me he liked
He
this
said you guys are
description.
prog rock, right? I think that was how he described you.
No. That's how I described it to him. And he was like, no, you're not. Okay, so I've decided we are pop-punk-folk-tonk.
I don't know what that last one means.
What's the last one? Tunk?
Tonk.
Tonk.
Like
Tonk.
honky-tonk.
Like, oh, tonk.
T-O-N-K.
Tonk.
So hop,
pop-punk-folk-tonk.
pop,
Okay.
punk, folk tonk. Tonk. Man.
Is that all one or is that separate? Is there like a comma between each one of them?
No, I got them all. No commas.
No
And in
commas?
fact,
No hyphens?
Let's see if it rolls off the tongue.
Okay, try.
Tongue. Oh, man. What do you play? We play pop-punk-folk-tonk.
That was pretty
Yeah, that's good.
that's pretty close anyway. Oh, is that what we play?
That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
all right,
that's,
good.
That's our genre.
Basement Rebellion.
Now, and we didn't talk about influences yet either. What about influence? Like what kind of music are you listening to inspires you, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. I mean, for me, indie music has been like those style of drumming that I do has been a lot towards the way of indie rock.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
So we went and saw Green Day
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Weezer. And
Very
I
good.
think
Very,
that
very
was
good.
like, that was, I mean,
That was a turning point.
absolutely. It was so much fun. And I thought, oh, this would be great. And I, obviously play with you, Mike. And we play
Oh, yes, yeah.
more, we do rock songs, but we do
yeah.
less fuzzy rock and more
sure.
kind of
Yeah, I would say
Americana
one
rock.
of the bands that seems to have inspired you most off was this band. What I think it was Spoke was their name, if I remember correctly.
They are one of my
They
most.
they had one album called Yellow and Blue,
Oh, that's
and by the way,
hot.
that's the only way you can find them on
Hot.
Spotify or Apple Music.
That was my top album
Oh, is that
this
right?
year.
Is that right? Yeah. Spoke Yellow and Blue.
Spoke.
Nice.
Check them out. Wow.
Very good.
Okay, I will throw out there. We did talk about. Remember, there was an episode that Chris, Dan, and I where we listened to music, and my old band Spoke was in that, so we got to hear a little bit of that. So for the podcast listeners, you can always look that up. There you go.
I like it. I like it. Very good.
No, that's cool. All right, so we're going to try to listen.
Let's do
right?
it.
We're going to
Yeah,
listen to a
let's
little
do
bit
it.
of stuff here, and I believe the first one that we're going to listen to is called "Nobody Gets Out Alive." However, if you look it up on YouTube, it's "No One Gets Out Alive." Right? Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
There's
Little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Okay,
Yeah, we've made some mistakes.
I got you. So I'm going to hit play here, and then you tell me.
All right.
We'll see what goes on.
All right. Pretty cool.
Now, is this the guitar? We're talking about Mike Bowman, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
We pray for the doctor. We pray for his hands. The family can heal and they can understand. But nobody, ain't nobody
Nobody.
makes it out alive.
So a couple pieces. You can cut it down a little bit. So Michael Bowman is playing that killer lead right there in the beginning.
Okay.
He did all kinds of funky stuff to make my voice sound. I said I want to sound like John Lennon from Instant Karma.
Oh,
is what
okay,
I told
gotcha.
him.
Yeah, that's good.
And so he said, we can figure that out. And then we went and we saw Illiterate Light.
Oh, inspirational,
And
right?
I feel like Illiterate Light and Jake, the drummer, really influenced Oliver,
Okay, yeah, huge. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
especially on those like, chun, 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 chun,
Ah.
you hear some of these buildings that Oliver does, which is cool.
You can't find
Because this is like a slower part of the song.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice.
'Cause I quit and I quit and I quit.
Then it goes off.
Oh yeah. What I appreciate about this solo, it's smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, that is definitely a Bowman
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah, 100%.
His guitar playing is always very smooth.
Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the show.
So I wrote this song based on when our Uncle Dana, me and you,
Yeah.
we were sitting in the hospital saying our goodbyes to Dana because we thought he was going to die.
He was getting ready to go through a procedure, so
That was bad.
it was bad.
It was a bad procedure. I mean, and and everyone was, and I remember Debbie said we pray for the doctor, we pray for his hands, and I thought, oh, that's a great line.
That is a good line.
And I thought,
Now
well,
that was her prayer, right?
that was her prayer. Yeah. That's when she was praying for her husband, who survived and is still kicking to this day.
Yeah,
so,
very good.
Good job.
It was the
Dana.
power of your song.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
But if anybody's to listen to the lyrics, they might think that song's a little dark, though. Just
it is.
nobody gets out alive.
Well, it is, but then I should also just throw out there's a thank you, I love you,
Yes, right.
forgive me, goodbye. Those are, I got online and I looked up the top 4 things that people say on their deathbed.
Ooh,
And that was
see, that's an interesting antic.
that was the top 4 things people say on that. So I stole I didn't like make it up. I just
You basically took words from people on their deathbeds.
and
said,
I Googled it.
these are the lyrics.
And,
Well, that's kind of maybe it's not fun, but that's interesting.
yeah, no, I thought it was interesting too. And
It's pretty powerful.
And I don't see it as I know I don't think it's a negative song. It's more saying, hey, nobody's getting out of here. Okay.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Right.
We're not getting out of here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I completely get that.
We're not getting out alive because we're going to die.
We all have to face our own mortality.
Bum,
Yep.
bum, bum.
Understood.
Okay.
Wow, this show just got really dark all of a sudden.
All right, let's.
Hey, you know what? This is
It's okay. You've got another song called Hope and something. It just says
Hope and
Hope and
Hope and Pretend, I believe is
Oh,
probably
Hope and
what it was.
Pretend.
But actually, the name of the song is Humans. This song is not. This song is not out yet. Okay, so this
Ooh.
is
So this is some. This is like right off the. This is hot take.
hot take. This will be. This song will be out in February.
In February.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the big show, February 7th. February 1 is when we're gonna have, maybe even like into January, we'll have this song out.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun. This one's called Humans. We had Mariana, Oliver's mom, my wife, come in and she played the violin.
Mm-hmm.
And she, let's see, I think she did it on 2 takes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really
And
good.
it sounded really
and
good
it
too.
sounded really good.
Did
like,
she
immediately?
Was this also over at Michael Bobin's?
This is at Bowman's house. So she
Yeah.
was in a room all by herself, and we just went for it. And she, 2 takes, she had it done, and we
Very
were like,
cool.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's roll with it. So I was really, really happy. So this song I wrote while I was walking Nelly, and I was
Who is this Nelly
Nelly
you
is our
speak of?
puppy, which there's a song called Nelly on the album as well.
Very good.
And so I was walking Nellie, and I was walking her at Purcell Park, and this song came to my brain while I was walking around watching all these people do wonderful things that they do at parks.
Yeah.
In general, when you go to a park, you're playing, you're running, you're
Walking your
doing
dog.
sports. Yeah, you're
Sporting.
Yeah, it's very
Pickleball.
God, it's such a
Pickleball.
positive place. Parks are like a beacon of
Well,
positivity.
Parks in Harrisonburg.
Okay. What? You've been to some bad parks?
I've seen some other parks. That's all. I remember walking through a park in Queens actually once, and I was like, "Ooh, well, okay, there's some interesting things going on
Just
over
the
there."
building.
So, okay, yeah, parks in Harrisonburg, full of positive things.
Yeah.
You were surrounded by these positive things, and you thought, "I'm going to write some of this down."
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
And that's how we got to this song called
and-
"Humans."
Yeah, and on recording day, true
Yes.
story. The night before, I asked Mariana, "Oh, this is kind of an Irishy feel to the
Yeah.
song.
Okay, gotcha.
You think you could play the violin?" And she was like, "I could try." And she sat there and figured out a part like real quick.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the next day she totally nailed it. This is a 2-taker done.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully try to get this right.
Yeah, and so this song will be out. This is going to be on the new album called All F's.
Only F's.
So
Only
this one, this is again hot off the presses.
Yeah, never been heard.
Never been heard. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
All right, I like it. Hey, it's Irishy. It feels
Irish.
good.
Ah, Oh, there it is. She sounds great. That's phenomenal.
I used to be the young guy playing with my friends, but now I am the old guy singing about the end. I still wear my seatbelt and I'll eat with a plan. I still want to live forever, but I just don't give a damn. Humans, good old humans, the best things we do is to hope and pretend. Humans, good old humans.
So the chorus is, good old humans, the best things we do is hope and pretend.
Hope and pretend.
Because as I'm looking around the park, everyone's just smiling and just
Gotcha.
just having a good time.
That makes sense.
She gives us everything.
And that's you on the sticks, right?
Yep, just right on the rim.
Yeah, nice. Sounds good. Actually, that's a lot harder, I think, than what you would think it would be.
He did a great job.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
Humans, good old humans, the best things we do is to hope and pretend.
You can hear lots of sound effects in the background.
Like we're at a pub.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I think the last verse is my favorite verse.
Yeah.
It's about cell
They say
phones.
we're more connected than ever before, but it looks to me like we're all afraid of being bored. And whenever I think of you, I can just pull out my phone. I can see all your faces, but I feel more alone.
Yeah. Well, I also read
Yeah.
that even though we are more connected
Sure.
than ever, that there's a loneliness epidemic
Oh, yeah. Right.
sweeping across America right now.
Right.
Can't be lonely.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
What was the sounds there in the background?
In the background there at the very end, that was kind of like glasses and, people are putting their stuff away.
Oh, they're cleaning up.
Yeah, at the end of
At the
night.
pub.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oliver, what are you doing at a pub? No, just
I was
kidding.
not at the pub. I was
The recording
I was
studio.
still playing with the marching band. I had to study.
Good.
Very good. Good answer.
Good answer.
Very cool.
Yeah, no,
Well-
but anyways, it was super fun, and I wanted one more shout out. Michael Bowman does an amazing job recording people, and it's worth it. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yes.
But so this album, in total, will have 6 songs on it, and you'll be able to buy this album on. Let's see. You'll be able to buy it on Bandcamp for $5. Oh yeah, totally. So anyways, that's if you want to buy it. But if you want to stream it, you can stream it on our Spotify or
Spotify, Apple
or
Music,
wherever.
maybe Amazon Music.
Oh yeah, no, all
All
the
the places that Dan tells us about.
That's right.
Dan
Thanks,
puts
Dan.
it on all this stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's
Very
so good.
cool. So the last song that we're going to listen to is about the dog, right?
That's
Nelly.
right. Oh, good. Yeah. So this one's about our dog, my Nelly. She loves to sleep in my bed, and when we're away,
Yeah.
she's in my bed. She goes to my bed and sleeps.
Of course.
And you come home and you hear her hop out of my bed and come down the steps, and she's like, you're home finally.
Ah.
But at night, I don't let her sleep in my bed
Oh,
with me
okay,
and
gotcha.
Mariana. It's
Yeah.
too much.
Nah.
But she does sleep with Melody currently,
Okay,
which is
gotcha.
fine. So she's got someone to sleep with.
I
but
see.
but you can tell she always wants to
She
sleep.
wants to be in your bed.
So I
right.
wrote a song from the perspective
of Nelly.
of Nelly. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So here is Basement Rebellion playing the song Nelly.
Please let me sleep in your bed tonight. Kids are both gone. You know it sure would feel right.
There's a lot of swaying in
A
this
lot
song.
of swaying
yeah.
in this song.
This is where everyone gets their flashlights out.
Like I did the other day.
That's Christian Pear
Oh, a little harmonica.
The harmonica.
and the electric guitar. The lead work on this one is him.
All day long I'm sitting here waiting for you. And my heart
It is true, though. So when I'd come home from work and I go up to the room and I'm changing clothes out of my work clothes, and I put my hand on the bed, and you can feel where Nellie's been.
Just waiting.
Yeah, she's just been up there waiting. And it's like, you do... If you don't have a dog, you don't understand. It's hard to grasp the insane amount of love they give you when you walk in the door. Right. They're like, "You're home."
Yes, and every time
you were coming back.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's
very good.
That's why they are man's best friend.
Yep.
I'm sitting here waiting for you. Well, my heart is torn. How these covers are still warm, waiting for you. I haven't been back.
good sound on the drums there too.
Yeah.
Well, once again, Bowman's got a great kit.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, and he does a great job miking drums.
Yeah, very, very good.
So very good to the new people I meet.
Bum, 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 bum.
Please let me sleep in your bed tonight.
Yeah, no, this was a it's a fun song.
It's really a good song. Pretty.
this is the kind of song that will win some songwriting awards, just because it's about dogs.
Yeah, right. That's actually one of my favorite lines right there. He says, she says, "Those rabbits in the yard, I chased them away." Because I'm assuming that's how she feels when she wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
She's like, "Gotta get these rabbits out of this yard."
Right. I did my part.
Yeah, and then she comes up to me with her tails wagging. She's like, "You see that? You see that? There's no more rabbits. Got them all."
Oh man, these covers are still warm, waiting for you. I may breathe heavy, but that's the worst thing that I would do.
That's the worst thing, right?
That's the worst thing.
I just wanna go to bed and wake up with you.
I needed something to rhyme with you at the end.
Wake up with you.
It's nice on the cymbal there too.
Nice little roll, little flourish.
I just want to throw out there, Oliver is 15 at this recording, and I've been playing with Oliver since he was 10. I'll say, you know, we've been playing, in the basement since he was 10, and he's a fun drummer to play with.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think the thing that I appreciate about Oliver's drumming is that it's clear he's already working on what I would call, I guess everyone calls it, dynamics of when to come in and when to stay in the background. There's just there's if you go to YouTube and you look at these drummers who just full of these amazing chops, it's cool. It's great. But when you have a drummer that just kind of organically can play with a band and know when to be present and when to back away, that's very cool.
Oh,
very important. And
yeah.
I think he's doing a good job with that.
Oh, thanks. I think he is too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh,
that means a lot.
I think that is a good way to end this episode. We're right there. This was fun. Thanks for talking about your music and about the album.
Great.
Thanks for having
Tell us again, when is this coming out in the show?
Okay, so
February 7th
is the big show. It's going to be at Sagebird. It's going to be with lots of other fun bands.
It's going to be awesome.
And you can hear all the music. Basement Rebellion. The album's going to be on Bandcamp in February, and then it's going to be on
streaming
Spotify,
services.
all the streaming stuff. So we would love for you to listen to it. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers Howdeshell and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.